So you're thinking about adding a dog to your family? That's a great idea. But before you do so, I have 3 things that you should consider before bringing new puppy home. Hi there, my name is Nicole with Pawdorable Finds, and I'm absolutely obsessed with helping dogs and their owners live their best lives. So let's dive right into it. So first on our list, of course, is cost, right? That's kind of the elephant in the room. But when you're thinking about getting a dog, whether you're adopting a dog or buying one from a breeder, that can change the upfront cost. So if you're getting a dog from, say, the SPCA, or if you're going through the dog adoption process, that can cost usually under $1,000, but anywhere from $500 to $750, at least where I am in Canada. Depending on your country and region, it may be a little less expensive. But if you were to buy a dog in Canada, according to capo.com, I'm going to link the source below, the upfront cost could be anywhere from about $3,500 to $4,400. And according to the American Kennel Club, from a study that they conducted back in 2004, the cost is just under $2,200. But if we look time value of money, today's money, it works out to be about the same. So that's your upfront cost. Okay, so say that's fine. You can afford that, not a problem. But on a yearly basis, it is still going to cost around $3,500 Canadian in Canada, according to the CAPO study, and according to the AKC, about $2,500 per year. Now, these costs would include everything from food, even your setup supplies like getting a kennel, dog toys, leashes, collars, all of that kind of stuff, and of course veterinary visits. So it is, if you spread it out month to month, it's not overly expensive, but you do have to be prepared for being able to spend some money. The second thing for you to consider before bringing your puppy home, of course, is that it is a commitment and the amount of time that you're able to spend realistically with your dog. So dogs live about 10 to 12 years. Some may live a lot longer, which is lovely. Some have slightly shorter lifespans. And depending on if you're adopting an adult dog, you may have 7 to 10 years as opposed to 10 to 12. But it is very much a commitment, not just the number of years that this other creature is living in your home and taking up space, right? So you need to make sure that you're spending time with the animal. If you work a lot of hours and are rarely home and there's nobody else at home to be able to take care of the basic needs and necessities of the dog, then it may not be the best time for you to bring one home. In addition, dogs also, they do need to go outside to do their business. So there's also that commitment, getting up early every single morning, sometimes going out in the middle of the night, and certainly having to weather whatever Mother Nature decides to throw at us. For me in Canada, that could be a blinding blizzard. That doesn't mean that the puppy or a dog is not going to need to go potty. So do keep that in mind if you are prepared to be able to do those sorts of things. And a dog is also going to need to have, company, companionship, just like any other creature. But dogs also need to have a physical outlet. So depending on the breed that you get, they may be more energetic or less energetic, but either way, they will need to have some form of exercise on a daily basis. Otherwise, the dog may become bored and then exhibit some, undesirable behavior such as barking, chewing, etc. So it's just something to keep in mind. And maybe you're saying to yourself, Nicole, this is exactly why I want to get a dog. I want to be able to have somebody else to take care of or to provide companionship for me as well. If that's the case, that's wonderful. Now, the final thing to consider, in my opinion, would be your lifestyle. So when I say lifestyle, it kind of goes along with the commitment piece in terms of time and energy that you need to spend with and on a new member of your family. But it's also thinking about the other people who may live in your home with you. Do you have children or a partner or roommates? You need to make sure that everybody in your home is on board with bringing a new puppy home. The other thing to consider, does anybody have allergies, and how severe those allergies may be. Although there are some breeds that are said to be hypoallergenic, no dog is 100% hypoallergenic, right? Unless it is a stuffed animal. But otherwise, there is a chance that a member of your household could have an allergic reaction. So definitely want to keep that in mind. The other thing, again, tying in with point number 2, when it comes to your lifestyle, it's really your working habits, right? So do you work in the home, outside of the home, or are you retired, semi-retired? And if you do work outside of the home, is there somebody who will be around with the dog to be able to help with, ensuring that the dog is taken care of, going outside? Or you may have to spend money, first consideration again, on things like doggy daycare or dog walkers to come to your home to let the dog out, get some exercise. And then finally, of course, we're just coming through a global pandemic where a lot of people didn't travel so much, but people are getting the travel bug again. So if you are one who loves to travel or needs to travel for work, and it's not the type of travel that you can take your dog with you, then you also need to consider what other arrangements you can make for your dog. Look, I love to travel myself, and with my dogs in the past, I had a trusted dog walker who was also a boarder, and I trusted him immensely with my dogs to be able to board my dogs out, and never ever had a worry in the world when I would do that. But not everybody is comfortable with that, and it takes a lot of research. So you tell me, do you think that there's anything that I may have missed from this list? Is there anything that people should consider before bringing their dog home? I would love to hear from you. And also, as I've mentioned in past, it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe and like this video if you did find it helpful. So listen, getting a dog, again, it's not for the faint of heart. It is a big commitment, both in time and money, and you also need to make sure that your lifestyle is conducive to having a dog in it. But if it is, and you're ready for a dog, and you're doing the responsible thing by making sure that you've done your research and your homework before bringing one home, dog ownership can be the most rewarding experience of your life. Thank you so much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. For now, have an awesome day.